to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. Today we're going to be talking about a bourbon. Now, as you know, if you follow the channel and watch my videos, you know Mr. Randy has actually fallen deeply in love with Evan Williams. Now, I've been following up through the Evan Williams line of expressions, and we've gotten now to the Bottled in Bond, which comes in at 100 proof. Bottled under U.S. government supervision. Well, quite substantially so. All right, so it is a Kentucky straight bourbon coming in at 50%, which of course is the 100 proof. I'm going to give you a look at that finely crafted side. What does that say? I'm sorry, charcoal filter, because it is a Kentucky straight. It's genuine sour mash. Now, here's the tricky part. I always thought that I didn't like sour mash. I gave you a quite long look at that. Let's look at the back label here. All that good legal goodness. So what can I say? Evan Williams, quite delectable. I absolutely love it. I completely lost. It was just here. I lost my notes, but we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get a pour on it. I'm going to have to notate right about here how much Mr. Randy paid for it, because my notes seem to be MIA. But I do have Mr. Randy's handy dandy whiskey color scale. Okay, so first we're going to get a good look at it. That's a beautiful color. That there is much darker than the most other in the Evan Williams line. Let's go ahead and off camera, we're going to get a look at it. Oh man, I think we might... This one's going to be kind of difficult. It's either going to be an... Ooh, this is a darker scale. This is all the way at the bottom. Now, I'm either going to put it at an Auburn Tawny. I think it's a little too dark for that. It might just fit. It's somewhere between the copper and the Auburn Tawny. It's a beautiful color, regardless of what it may turn out to be. Let's get it under the nose. Oh yes, you're getting that beloved Evan Williams smell. Those nose characters, I just love Evan Williams. I have absolutely fallen in love with Evan Williams. Well, so I have to continue on without my notes. So as much as Mr. Randy's memory will allow him, I do believe this bottle is under $20. I think it was 18 something, which puts it plus tax out the door just under 20 bucks. That nose is everything that Evan Williams has ever put out. The ethanol is a little high, but yet it carries well with all those beautiful bourbon notes as oak, vanilla. There's something deep in there. It might be the charcoal. It really might be the charcoal. Let's get it on the palate. Oh, viscosity is very nice. It's very well, I think it's very well balanced. It's got good body too. That's nice viscosity. That's the one thing I've always appreciated about Evan Williams is viscosity. Did we ever get a look on the legs here? I think I did, but let's just take another look. There we go. I don't know how well that's coming up on camera. It's got some pretty good viscosity. That caramel flavor, I don't know if it's not the flavor, but it's very, very delectable. Let's go ahead and get the finish on this. I don't know if that really helped. Woo. So the finish is lighting up the tip of my tongue. And that sweet, spicy little sting hits the jowls. And then you get a little bit of warmth in the back. Not too much, but just strong enough to say, hey, I'm here. Now, as you know, Mr. Randy probably would never really appreciate really high proof. Now, you might not consider 100 proof to be high proof, but that's usually the threshold where I'm at, 100. Now, there are a few which I plan to revisit, like the 116.8 Wild Turkey. You know the one I'm talking about. I plan on revisiting that now that I have a greater appreciation for the higher proofs. We've worked ourselves up to that level. We started low. We started 80 something. We went into the 90s. We worked ourselves up. We got used to the hundreds. Excuse me. That finish is really nice. It lingers. It's not too much in one area or the other. It's well balanced. It's all over. The tip is sort of neutralized, it's sort of toned it down a bit. Everything else is sort of mellowed out and it's leveled off. You have a little bit of warmth on the back. That is a very nice finish. I really have an issue with how I did not want to try this bottle sooner, but yet now that we're here, we're at that level where we have a greater appreciation for it. I'm now thankful that I did this the way I did this. I wanted to start small. I wanted to go for the 80 proofs and work my way up through the 90s and to the hundreds and hold at that threshold. I did once in a while try some things that are a little bit more than 100 proof. You know what they are. And they were a little bit much for me. But now that I'm steadily leveling off at the 100 proof bourbons, I may just have a better appreciation for some of those higher proof bourbons, which I kind of like nose down a little bit. So now let's get a score on this, shall we? Well, it is an Evan Williams. And, well, yeah, I'm going to say for the price point, 20 bucks or less, this is a banger. Now, I want to do a battle of the 100s. This is where I'm going to compare a lot of other 100 bottle and bonds, and I am talking about the benchmark bonded. I'm talking about the, what's the other one? Oh, the Old Forester 100. Now that we've got these 100s, now that I'm at that level, I want to start comparing those again. I'm going to have to go out and buy another Old Forester 100. Dang, right? I mean, whatever, you know. Oh, burden on me, right? So, my fair price on this, I'm going to say I would probably actually pay more than what I paid for it. I would probably pay at least $25 for this bottle. What's it cost in your area? What do you think about Evan Williams? What do you think about the bottle and bond? Let us know in the comments. We're going to end this off with, would I buy this again? You're dang right I'd buy this again. It's not quite like the 1783 small batch. This is the American Hero Edition for 2025. I have bought so many bottles of that, and I will continue to buy them as long as they're on the shelf. I don't really see those leaving the shelf fast very often. I don't know if people don't know about it, or maybe they'd have to not know about it. Because that is a delicious, delectable whiskey in that bottle. That Evan Williams 1783 Hero Edition 2025 is a freaking amazing, and you should try it. If you haven't tried it, try it. If you have, let me know. Anyways, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. You have a good one.